All right, today we are multiplying two digits by two digits using the area model. We have already used the area model when we multiplied three digits by four, or three digits by one digit, or four digits by one digit. So this is a review, kind of. It's a little different with 2 by 2. So let's go through the steps of what we're going to do. All right. First, we're going to draw a box and break it into 4 smaller boxes. Okay. With 2 lines on the top and 2 on the left. So before we made a long rectangle and broke it into 3 or 4 boxes, depending on how many digits there were. This time we're going to make a box and break it into 4 smaller boxes. Okay, and actually I'll show you right in the example down here. Okay, we'll go through this step by step. So this problem is 56 times 45. If we're going to use the area model, I'm going to make my box and I'm going to break it into 4 smaller boxes, okay, which gives me a spot here, a spot here, a spot here, and a spot here to write my numbers, okay? You don't have to draw those little lines every time if you don't want. It's just to start, okay? All right, so then the second direction says write each factor in, when we do the area model, what do we do it in? We do it in expanded form, okay? So we're going to write expanded here. Okay. Expanded, remember that's that stretched out form. And we're going to do that on the lines around the large box, okay? So we're going to take 56 and we're going to make it into 50 and 6. Right? We're going to take 45 and we're going to make it into 40 and 5. So we're going to put those on these lines here. So 50 and 6 and 40 and 5. Okay? Notice that that's what 56 is, right? It's 50 plus 6 times 40 plus 5. Expanded form just means I take the same number and stretch it out. Okay? All right. I'm going to erase that just so that we're not taking up space here. All right. Step 3 says blank to find the area of each smaller box. Well, when I find area, I'm multiplying length times width. So if I want to find the length or the area of this small box, I'm going to multiply 50 times 40. So on this line, we're going to write multiply. All right. So now I need to multiply. I need to take 40 times 50. Now, I can do that in my head. Remember, those are zeros at the end. So I'm really taking 4 times 5, which is 20, and putting 2 zeros on the end. Okay. This box here, right? I'm going to take 40 times 6. 40 times 6. Well, I'm going to take the 4 and the 6 and multiply those together, which gives me 24. And there's only 1 0 right here. Sorry, right here. So I'm only putting 1 0 on the end. Okay, same thing with this box down here. I'm taking 50 times 5. 50 times 5, well, 5 times 5 is 25. And I'm putting 1 0 on the end. Oh, that's awful writing. Okay, last but not least, we've got 6 times 5. That last box, see how the 6 is the length and 5 is the width? Okay, so to find the area of that box, I'm going to do 5 times 6, which is 30. No zeros to put on the end. Okay, so that's step 3. Step 4, and the last step, says blank the areas or partial products to find the total product of the multiplication sentence. Well, partial means a piece of. So this is a partial product. Product is the answer to a multiplication sentence, right? So I multiplied 50 times 40 to get 2,000. So each of these boxes is now a partial product, a piece of the whole or total product. So I'm going to add all of these numbers up, and that's going to give me my actual product of 56 times 45. All right, so we're going to add these all up. I'm going to take 2,000 plus 240 plus 250 plus 30 and add those all together. Notice that you have to keep them lined up. All right, my ones place needs to be right above my ones. My tens needs to be right above my tens. My hundreds, my thousands. Okay, this is where you're going to make a mistake if you get sloppy. 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. 4 plus 5 is 9. We don't have to do 0 plus 4, right? 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. I'm going to put the 2 down and regroup the 1. 1 plus 0 is 0. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 2 is 5. 2 plus nothing is 2. So my answer is 2,520. And I need to erase this guy and make him a 2. That looks better. Okay. All right. Don't forget to write the word add up on step 4. All right. And quickly, we're going to go through example number 2. All right. So we're going to first draw our box. Break it into 4 sections. All right. Then we're going to write expanded form version of our question. 67 is going to be 60 and 7. 82 is going to be 80 and 2. Okay. 67 and 82. Notice I didn't have to draw the little lines for the numbers to sit on. Okay. Now I'm going to multiply. 60 times 8 is 48 with 2 zeros, 4,800. 7 times 80 is going to be 56 with 1 0. 60 times 2 is going to be 6 times 2, which is 12. And 1 0. 2 times 7 is 14. All right, so now I have all my multiplication. I'm going to add them all up, which means I'm going to write 48 with 2 zeros, 4,800. 560. Noticing that I'm putting 500 right under the 800. 120 and 14. I'm going to run off my paper. I apologize. I'm going to add these together. So if you need to flip that brain to remember that you're adding. Okay, 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 4 is 4. 6 plus 2 plus 1 is going to be 6 plus 2 is 8 plus 1 is 9. 8 plus 5 is 13 plus 1 is 14. Wait, that's not right. Yes, because 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 8 is 14. That is correct. Sorry. 14. I'm going to regroup my 1 up top. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5,494 is my answer. I'm just going to circle that down here because I got a little sloppy up here and it will be too crammed. Okay. All right. Good luck. You have a worksheet to complete. If you have any questions, please ask a teacher.